Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Just decided to pop on and say hi and check in with you guys. Hope y'all are having a good Friday night, staying warm and cozy. I know some of my family said we are in for the night. We're not going anywhere. I had a funny little thing happen. We had a snow day. I feel like there was all of this frenzy about the snow. And so, my kids, if you go look at my Facebook page, I posted yesterday that we went to Kroger to grab all of the standard things, the milk, and for my kids, the chicken nuggets. And we got some gingerbread houses to keep the kids busy today. And I just was thinking we're going to be snowed in all weekend. And so this morning, two of my sons, I have three sons, two of them wanted to go outside. The third is battling an ear infection. His eardrum actually ruptured and he's just really still kind of healing. And I said, you can go out. I was going to put like two hats on him. And I said, you can go out for just a little bit. And he was like, no, I don't want to go out. So he stayed inside. The other two went outside and they were wanting to shovel. And I decided I was going to shovel the entire driveway because in my head, I'm thinking, if I don't shovel it, my husband's going to have to come home after work tonight and do it. And if we don't shovel, we'll just create this slush that then freezes over. And all I've heard is that it's going to be like 4 degrees. Is that what I'm hearing? Like 4 degrees? I need to go check. I really need to go check. But that it's going to be super cold on Sunday. And so I was like, it's better to get this out of the way, get it done. I'm standing out there shoveling. I looked around a couple times and I'm like, why are none of my neighbors out here shoveling? Am I missing something? And fortunately, I was actually enjoying it. I was home with the kids today. It was a laid back day and I was kind of enjoying it. And in my head, I was like, this is exercise and it doesn't really feel like exercise. I'm outside. It's a beautiful day. I was just kind of making it a positive thing. So hours later, I look out my window and I see, oh, everybody's driveway is clear and the roads are clear. How did I miss that it was going to warm up today and that the pavement would be warm and then everything was just going to melt? And I completely did not need to do all of that shoveling. And by the way, we have a really long driveway and a really big pad behind our house, like a driveway pad behind, like where the garage is. So yeah, and I was thinking about the delivery drivers too. I was like, well, they've got to pull up and I don't want them to slip and fall. Got all these packages coming. I'm going to, oh my gosh. I shoveled and shoveled and shoveled and I didn't need to. I texted two of my neighbors and I said, next time y'all see me shoveling and it's going to be warming up later in the day, you need to open your door and yell at me. Hey, dummy, what are you doing? So, oh, well, I enjoyed it. It was my exercise for the day. That's how I'm looking at it. So then the rest of the day, my little boys, they did well today. They're wild, they're boys, they're energetic. And we had bought the gingerbread kits. So we did that. I was immediately regretting my decision they were on sale. I got a good deal on the gingerbread kits, those pre-made kits. I don't do the like from scratch gingerbread houses. And I got one, they each got to pick one out. So one picked out a minion one picked out like a Lego house that you can make little gummy Legos into a little house, and then just a regular old gingerbread village. And so I get them all out of the packages, get them all set up immediately, all three of them. I need help. And I'm like, I can only help one at a time. And so I'm trying to make do. And I get one son started. We're doing good. We've got the foundation formed. And he gets going on the roof and everything starts just collapsing. And then the second son, he's having a meltdown over his. And I'm like, So I ran to my basement. I whipped out my hot glue gun, brought it upstairs. And my middle son, he sees me plugging it in. He says, you're going to put glue on our gingerbread houses? And I was like, you betcha. we're doing it. I said, y'all enjoy tasting everything right now. And you all can meticulously put your icing to decorate and put your candy on the house. I was like, nobody likes the stale gingerbread pre-made cookie anyways. Just eat the candy. Just enjoy the candy. So I'm over there hot gluing the gingerbread houses. I brought a couple to show you guys. So this one actually, it's really small. It's a part of the village, the little village that you make like little smaller ones. I thought it turned out cute. My 4-year-old did this one. So, and I don't think you can see a little bit of the hot glue on there. So, but they turned out pretty cute. It's another one that my little 4-year-old did, which he was eating the candy big time as we were going and making these. So they had fun doing that. And that was a good activity to keep them busy, especially because my middle son, with the ear infection, the ruptured eardrum, he really didn't need to be outside today. So it was a good inside activity. And my 2 younger sons, they took a nap. It was great. So just kind of a low-key snowy day until the snow started melting. So I need to pay more attention to the forecast. I feel like I get a good handle on what's going on, but I guess not. So wanted to hop on here tonight and say hi. This weekend, I need to finish my Christmas shopping. I don't know how you guys are feeling. I'm feeling a little bit okay, a little bit not okay. I kind of keep a running tally in my head of all the family members and what I've bought. And there's some that I'm like, I know I got you this, but I thought I got you. I don't know. I don't know what I have in my like inventory. I need to go check my shelves. I kind of have some shelves in the basement where I stash all of the gifts as they come in. So most of my shopping is done online. And then tomorrow night, our church does this wonderful thing where for 4 hours, they will watch your kids. It's a fundraiser for the high school mission trip. And so the high schoolers and a bunch of adults and volunteers, they all have the kids do cookie decorating and crafts and games and pizza and a movie night. And so for 4 hours, they've got your kids taken care of, and you can get like your last minute Christmas shopping or Christmas wrapping done. So I'm taking full advantage and doing that. So it's a really great deal, and it supports the mission trip for the high schoolers. So we're excited to get some stuff done tomorrow. But yeah, my Christmas shopping list, I really need to kind of buckle down and get it finished. So coming up with good news with Rachel Collier. So my podcast, thank you all so much for supporting it. I've interviewed some really amazing people. Some episodes are coming up. I put a couple little teasers out this week about an artist who his name is Plume. Don't know that I say it as lovely as he does. He is French. That is his artist name, Plume. And he has 1 million followers on Instagram. And he takes his pink guitar around, sings to animals, and I'm talking any kind of animal, some animals that I have not even heard of. And they all have just amazing reactions to him. Big cats, tigers, and lions that will vocalize, like they'll come, they're curious, they'll come and they'll lay down and they'll just listen to him. And you can just see the animals relaxing. And then the big cats will tend to vocalize with him. It's amazing. There are elephants who have come up to him and they put their big trunk down and they're trying to like engage and touch him. It's really incredible. So I interviewed him. He's in France. It was kind of interesting, the time change when I talked to him, because it was late afternoon there and mid-morning here in Louisville, Kentucky. And then I have another gal, McKinnon Galloway. She's really just a positive influence on Instagram. She went from 100% hearing to 100% deaf. She has something that's called NF2. It causes benign tumors on her brain. And so she is now 100% deaf. The interview was amazing, though, because we have this technology where everything that I was saying to her was translated and transcribed on her screen. So she could read what I was speaking to her. And it was a really, really cool interview with her. So those are a few that are coming up. And then I have an amazing story with Santa Claus. So there's a local Santa. If you're a local follower, he's in Southern Indiana. His name is Lincoln Crum. And he's fantastic. He's so hip. He's so cool. He's only in his 50s. And he's a breath of fresh air for the Santa Claus world. There's so many amazing, talented Santas out there that do so many amazing things for families in our communities. But Lincoln, just something a little different about him. And he's kind of putting his own spin on Santa Claus. So I have a neat story coming out with him. That's going to be really cool. And he's also going to be live with me on Sunday at 7:30 Eastern. So I hope you tune in. I'm going to be sharing some information about that. If you guys can just share away. So share, tag people. if you've got kiddos or grandkids, make sure you tune in. We're going to have at least 10 minutes. I'm saying 10 minutes. It probably might be a little bit more, but we're going to have at least the first 10 minutes will be kid friendly. So we're not going to talk about anything else except for magic, make believe for the kids. Nothing that would reveal that he is someone named Lincoln Crumb. So it would be very friendly for the kids, at least the first 10 minutes. And we'll give a warning. We'll make sure and wrap it up so that, to get the kiddos out of the room. But he's going to be live with me at 7:30 this Sunday. And we're going to do some fun games with him live and just talk to him about his career as a Santa Claus. But we'll have some fun with the kiddos first. So that's what's coming up with Good News with Rachel Collier. And then I have some interviews that I'm going to be conducting before the new year and scheduled out into the new year. So I'm excited about talking to those people and sharing their stories with you as well. So thank you so much for following along and for your support. Every like, every comment, every time you guys are just so kind and supportive. I appreciate it. And I have just missed this. I've missed connecting with audiences, and it's a part of broadcast journalism. Now it's, for me, podcast journalism. So thank you guys for following along. And I hope you all have a great Friday night and stay warm and cozy if you're in the Louisville, Southern Indiana area. Good night, y'all.